Skids were a Scottish punk rock and new wave band, formed in Dunfermline, Fife in 1977 by Stuart Adamson, William Simpson, Thomas Kellichan and Richard Jobson. Their biggest success was the 1978 single Into the Valley, and the 1980 album The Absolute Game. History. Early years. Skids played their first gig on August 19, 1977 at the Belleville Hotel in Pilmer Street, Dunfermline, Scotland. Within 6 months they had released the Charles EP on the No Bad record label, created by Sandy Muir, a Dunfermline music shop owner turned manager. The record brought them to the attention of national BBC Radio 1 DJ John Peel. This led to a local gig supporting The Clash. Virgin Records then signed up Skids in April 1978. The singles Sweet Suburbia, and The Saints Are Coming, both made commercial inroads, before Into the Valley reached the UK Top 10 Singles chart in early 1979. The band released their debut studio album, Scared to Dance, the same year. It was recorded at the Townhouse Studios in London, England with production and keyboards by David Batchelor. Adamson walked out towards the end of the sessions before all the guitar overdubs were completed. Session guitarist Chris Jenkins was chief maintenance engineer at Townhouse Studios and completed the album using Adamson's studio setup, adding additional guitar to 4 tracks Into the Valley, Integral Plot, Calling the Tune, and Scared to Dance. In the meantime Adamson returned to Scotland while the recording was finished. He rejoined the band for the live concert tour promotion of the album. The record included The Saints Are Coming, which was later covered in late 2006 as a charity single by U2 and Green Day. Skids enjoyed a further year of chart success as Masquerade, and Working for the Yankee Dollar reached a UK Top 20 Singles chart. Both came from their second album, also released in 1979, Days in Europa, with the record's production and keyboards by Bill Nelson. Nelson was the obvious choice for the record's production duties as he was not only Adamson's principal guitar hero but also an enormous influence on Adamson's playing. Nelson also played an important role in polishing Skids' sound and in encouraging the development of Jobson's lyrics. Just before recording of the album commenced, Kellichan left the band and was temporarily replaced on drums by Rusty Egan. Egan played on the album and later on the live concert tour of the record. Keyboard player Alistair Moore also temporarily joined the band to perform live with them. He had been recruited to play Bill Nelson's keyboard parts from the record. In November 1979 Mike Bailey, ex-Insect Bites, was recruited as a permanent band member, taking care of the drums, backing vocals and percussion. He slowly took over from Egan, while the band was still touring Days in Europa. Some of Jobson's lyrics as well as the album cover caused controversy. It showed an Olympian being crowned with laurels by an Aryan-looking woman, and the lettering was in Gothic script. Some, including DJ John Peel, felt that this glorified Nazi ideology and it was presumed that the imagery was copied from the 1936 Summer Olympics, held in Germany. After the original version of the album had already been released, Canadian record producer Bruce Fairbairn was brought into the project. The original cover and the track Pros and the Cons were removed. The sleeve was completely redesigned and the song Masquerade added. The album was also remixed and the tracks resequenced. This second version was released in 1980. The Absolute Game, Joy and Breakup In February 1981 of Skids founding members William Simpson left and was replaced by Russell Webb. Webb joined as a permanent band member and immediately started work on the recording of the band's third album The Absolute Game, released in 1980 and produced by Mick Glossop. It proved to be the band's most commercial release, reaching the top 10 of the UK albums chart and contained the minor hit single Circus Games. A few of the tracks on the album also included a collection of 14 adult and child backing vocalists, along with a lone didgeridoo player. Initial copies of The Absolute Game came with a free limited edition second album entitled Strength Through Joy, echoing the band's previous controversial themes. Jobson claims to have got the title from Dirk Boggart's autobiography. Soon after the release and live concert tour of The Absolute Game, Bailey left the band and was followed soon after by Adamson. Bailey moved back to Scotland to live and Adamson went on to launch his new band, Big Country. This left Jobson and Webb to write and record the band's fourth and final album Joy, which Russell Webb also produced. The pair played multiple instruments on the album, and also invited a collection of 17 musical friends to perform on various tracks with them. Skids dissolved in 1982, with the compilation Fanfare posthumously issued by Virgin. It was a mixture of most of the band's singles and some B-sides, though omitted any tracks from the Joy period. Jobson and Webb then went on to form a new band called The Armory Show. The group recorded just one album, Waiting for the Floods, in 1985 before splitting up. Jobson went on to pursue a solo career as a poet, songwriter, television presenter and most recently as a film director. He released albums on the Belgian record label Les Disques du Crépuscule and the UK's own Parlophone Records. Webb proposed a solo career and, according to Armory Show fan page, later joined Public Image Limited in 1992, and is now a video game designer. Reunion concerts. In 2007 Richard Jobson, William Simpson and Mike Bailey, along with Bruce Watson, Jamie Watson, Brian Jobson and Jane Button, got together to play 3 gigs. They were to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the group's formation, and as a final tribute to Stuart Adamson, who had died in 2001. The shows on 4th and 5th July were at Dunfermline's Glen Pavilion, outside of which Skids has previously played only their second gig, according to Jobson, and on July 7 at the Tea in the Park Festival. Skids returned to the stage on November 28, 2009 as one of the headlining acts in Homecoming Live, a series of gigs held around the SECC complex in Glasgow to celebrate the end of the year of homecoming in Scotland. The lineup mirrored the 2007 gigs, with members of the Gospel Truth Choir joining Button on backing vocals for A Woman in Winter, and Working for the Yankee Dollar. The same lineup performed a concert on March 5, 2010 at the ABC in Glasgow, with support from the Law and Bruce and Jamie Watson, and lastly a concert on March 6, 2010 at the Alhambra Theatre, Dunfermline with support from Beatnik Prestige and Bruce and Jamie Watson. This final concert was to conclude a week of events celebrating the works, past and present, of Richard Jobson as part of the Fife Festival 2010 on March 6, 2010. Band members. The official website lists 11 original and main members of the Skids according to information from the original first edition vinyl record album sleeves. There were 6 permanent band members: Richard Jobson, Stuart Adamson, William Simpson, Thomas Kellichan, Russell Webb and Mike Bailey. Personnel for Scared to Dance: Richard Jobson Euro vocals, guitar, Stuart Adamson Euro guitar, vocals, William Simpson Euro bass guitar, vocals, Thomas Kellichan Euro drums. With Chris Jenkins Euro guitar, David Batchelor Euro keyboards, producer, David Batchelor, personnel for Days in Europa, Richard Jobson Euro vocals, Stuart Adamson Euro guitars, vocals, keyboards, William Simpson Euro bass guitar, vocals. With Rusty Egan Euro drums, Bill Nelson Euro keyboards, producer, Bill Nelson, Thomas Kellichan Euro drums on Masquerade, producer Bruce Fairbairn. Live concert performances only. Alistair Moore Euro keyboards, Rusty Egan Euro drums, Mike Bailey Euro drums, personnel for The Absolute Game, Richard Jobson Euro vocals, guitar, Stuart Adamson Euro guitars, vocals, keyboards, percussion, Russell Webb Euro bass guitar, vocals, keyboards, percussion, Mike Bailey Euro drums, vocals, percussion. With Jude Nettleton Euro vocals, Julius Newell Euro vocals, Andrew Sixworth Euro vocals, John Sixworth Euro vocals, Alison Pitkin Euro vocals, David Pitkin Euro vocals, Hanny Edon Euro vocals, Esther Marshall Euro vocals, Chloe Dimott Euro vocals, Marlis Dunclay Euro vocals, Gracie Benson Euro vocals, Sally Nettleton Euro vocals, Harriet Bakewell Euro vocals, Mary Voker Euro vocals, Derek Wadsworth Euro didgeridoo, producer, Mick Glossop, personnel for Joy, Richard Jobson Euro vocals, guitar, keyboards, Russell Webb Euro bass guitar, vocals, guitar, keyboards, percussion. With J. J. Johnson Euro drums percussion, Paul Ashart Euro saxophone, flute, keyboards, percussion, vocals, Alan Darby Euro guitar, Stuart Adamson Euro guitar, Mike Oldfield Euro keyboards, Dave Duncan Euro bodhrán, Tim Cross Euro keyboards, flute, Alan Rankine Euro guitar, Billy Mackenzie Euro vocals, Ken Locke Euro cello, vocals, Virginia Lastly Euro flute, vocals, Francis Lynch Euro vocals, Nikki Holland Euro vocals, Debbie Mitchell Euro vocals, Nick Griffiths Euro vocals, Carey Taylor Euro percussion, producer, Russell Webb, all personnel, Richard Jobson, Stuart Adamson, William Simpson, Thomas Kellichan, Chris Jenkins, David Batchelor, Rusty Egan, Bill Nelson, Alistair Moore, Russell Webb, Mike Bailey, Jude Nettleton, Julius Newell, Andrew Sixworth, John Sixworth, Alison Pipkin, David Pipkin, Hanny Edon, Esther Marshall, Chloe Dimott, Marlis Dunclay, Gracie Benson, Sally Nettleton, Harriet Bakewell, Mary Voke, Derek Wadsworth, J. J. Johnson, Paul Ashart, Alan Darby, Mike Oldfield, Dave Duncan, Tim Cross, Alan Rankine, Billy Mackenzie, Ken Locke, Virginia Astley, Kenny Slop, Francis Lynch, Nikki Holland, Debbie Mitchell, Nick Griffiths, Carey Taylor, Midge Ure, Billy Curry, John McGeorge, Stephen Severin, Kirsten Adamson, Carol Lawler, Callum Adamson, Bruce Watson, Jamie Watson, Jane Button, Brian Jobson, Brian Doherty, Lisa McGregor and Maria Marshall. Discography, studio albums, Scared to Dance UK No. 19, Days in Europa UK No. 32 The Absolute Game UK No. 9, Joy, EPs, Skids, Wide Open UK No. 48, Singles, Sweet Suburbia / Open Sound UK No. 70, Into the Valley /TV. Stars UK No. 10, Masquerade / Out of Town UK No. 14, Charade / Grey Parade UK No. 31, Working for the Yankee Dollar / Vanguard Euro Unregistered Trademark S Crusade UK No. 20, Animation / Pros and Cons UK No. 56, Circus Games / One Decree UK No. 32, Goodbye Civilian / Monkey Maguire meets Becky Potter Behind the Lock or Institute UK No. 52, Woman in Winter / Working for the Yankee Dollar UK No. 49, Fields / Brave Man, Iona / Blood and Soil, Live Albums, BBC Radio 1 Live in Concert, Masquerade, Compilation Albums, Fanfare, Dunfermline, a collection of the Skids' finest moments, Sweet Suburbia, The Best of the Skids, The Greatest Hits of Big Country and the Skids Euro The Best of Stuart Adamson, The Very Best of the Skids, Into the Valley, The Best of the Skids, The Saints Are Coming, The Best of the Skids. See also, List of British punk bands, List of musicians in the first wave of punk music, List of new wave artists and bands. References. General reference == The Great Rock Discography. ISBN 1-84195-017-3. External links, official website.